On November 28th, 2017, the Forza community lost one of its own. Robert Byron, gamertag FACR ROANBI822, reached out to me as a subscriber here on the channel, asking for a subscriber shoutout. Upon responding to him, I learned that Robert, or as he told me he'd rather be addressed in the video by his gamertag ROANBI, was currently laid up with cancer. This week's subscriber shoutout goes out to FACR ROANBI822. Mr. ROANBI is a member of Fast and Clean Racing, not to mention a fellow cruiser. ROANBI is also in a 5-year-long fight right now with cancer and is currently laid up, though he hasn't given up kicking some ass on a regular basis in the Forza franchise. ROANBI has had some dark times in his life, we've talked a little bit about it, and he has rebounded from them and made a better person of himself in the long run with his spirit and optimism. Our thoughts and best wishes go out to you, ROANBI, and if you see this guy around the lobbies, give him a fast and clean race, and your respect, because he has mine. Because of being laid up, he obviously had plenty of time to dedicate to the game, and was a big fan of the channel. Having fans here on YouTube instead of on the racetrack is a pretty new concept to me, and instead of fans, I prefer friends. So I chatted it up with him for a while. ROANBI, it turned out, was a superb actor, because he fooled me into thinking his cancer wasn't a big deal, and that he had hopes of one day beating it, and by the optimism and courage I could hear in his voice, I completely believed him. ROANBI, being such a big fan of the channel, maybe he opened up to me more than the average fellow Forza player, because that's when I learned that ROANBI was dealt another blow in life that was just as bad as cancer, and that blow was addiction. In the light of him telling me his story from the bottom of life's barrel to being over 2 years clean, I immediately connected with him. It was just months earlier I had lost my very own brother to addiction. An addiction that no matter how hard or how many times I tried to pull him out of, he never had the courage to overcome. And it was stupid. Here I was being idolized of sorts by ROANBI because he was a fan of my stupid channel, when in reality, it was completely the other way around. I immediately idolized him for having the courage, tenacity to pull out of addiction's cold chokehold that I watched kill my very own brother. ROANBI was the true star in my eye. I invited him to be a part of the Cruisers group, and in the last days of FH3 before FM7, we got him busy doing exactly what he loved to do, racing.
I finished, what, 8 out of 12? Not bad. Yeah, and hey, thank you again, guys, for helping me out with getting these co-op races done. And like anytime you guys see me online and you need help with something for your Forza-thon that you're doing, just hit me up, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you.
I'm kind of interested to see what they got going on for Forza-thons for FM7.
Oh, yeah.
ROANBI ate it up. Placed 5th in the 50 million credit giveaway that I held, and really kept us fellow cruisers rolling in laughter with his wit and wisecracks. Having him race with us was pure bliss, as he fit right in with our trademark dark humor. One night of racing, we were in a party in FH3 later than usual, and he apologized to me that he had to stop racing to receive his nightly medication, and then he wouldn't play much afterwards because of the side effects of it. ROANBI had been so upbeat and optimistic and full of life that since he had started racing with us, I almost asked him what medication, what for. He damn near made me forget what his situation was. He never even once told me what kind of cancer was ailing him. Never talked about it, never complained about it, never asked for pity or even prayers. All he did was partake in the racing and the camaraderie of his fellow cruisers. That is courage. Before ROANBI was a fellow cruiser, there was another Forza clan that took him in, and that group was the ultra supportive guys in Dave Lacey's FACR, or Fast and Clean Racing group. I'll leave the link in the description below to the group. But the FACR guys were very supportive of him from the start, shared paint and tuning advice, and really made him one of their own. Since his untimely passing, the emotional outpouring and support has been beaming for ROANBI from the FACR page, as he really was one of their most beloved members. The FACR guys remind me a lot of us cruisers, and I'm sure ROANBI would be very proud of how both groups are remembering him with his light and positivity. I now have a heavenly subscriber. Race in peace, my friend.